This video is brought to you by Typher. This is how you make one of the best jerk chicken. Hey salam, I hope you guys do well. Halal Chef is back for another video, and this time I'm making jerk chicken. I'm gonna serve this jerk chicken with rice and peas and a really nice sauce. Trust me, you're all gonna enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get started. Halal Chef presents. First of all, we're gonna start with our jerk marinade. Now there's some key ingredients that will go into our marinade. Scotch bonnet peppers being one of them, and we also have thyme, allspice berries, etc. These peppers are hotter than jalapenos. If you want it less hot, then you can remove the seeds or just use fewer peppers. I'm using around 5 to 6 for a hot taste. Use around 2 to 3 for medium hot. And if you want it extra hot, then use around 12 with the seeds, of course. Make sure to wear gloves, especially if you're gonna slice them open. Using a half an onion, you want to roughly chop it. Fresh garlic cloves, you can crush them and remove the peel easily. Green onions, you want to roughly chop them. Roughly slice some of the fresh ginger, and it goes. Using a fresh thyme, you could also use dry thyme instead. It with the freshly ground allspice berries, also known as Jamaica pepper. It with the cinnamon. For a bit more earthy flavor, we're using nutmeg. You could also use some of the cloves if you like, but you don't need to use any bay leaves. It doesn't add much to the flavor. Good touch of freshly cracked black pepper in there. Salt. Now to balance the flavors and to add a bit more sweetness, we're using brown sugar. You could also use a bit of the browning sauce if you like, but the authentic jerk marinade doesn't use browning. To add a bit more umami and rich flavor, we're using soy sauce. With the juice of fresh lime, you could also use a bit of the vinegar instead. For a hint of citrus, I like to throw in some of the orange juice as well, totally optional. And finally, we're going in with some of the sunflower oil. Now you got two options here. You can either blend this so it's nice and sweet. If you want more texture and burst of flavor in your dish, then definitely go with a rough marinade. Rich dark brown color, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's a bit rough, it's not too smooth. Have a little taste. It's so delicious. I have a mouth-watering jerk marinade done. Alright, so for our jerk chicken, I'm using a whole chicken here. Today I'm using the chicken without the skin. If you want, you can use with the skin instead. Now you have two options here. You can either reverse spatchcock the chicken or just do a normal spatchcock. We want to slice right through the breast. Now with the help of your scissors, just gonna go right through the breast. We can just flatten down the chicken. Now using your knife, add few cuts to the chicken. Try not to go too deep. This process will just ensure we flavor it down to the bone. Now remove the chicken into a bowl and add in your marinade. I'm using half cup of the marinade now, and we're gonna use some to brush the chicken later. Now with the help of your hands, give this a really good mix. Make sure to wear gloves, especially if you got any cuts on your hands. Trust me, this jerk chicken is gonna be so delicious. Now we're going to leave the chicken to marinate in the fridge for at least 3 hours or overnight for best results. In Jamaica, jerk chicken is traditionally cooked over an open flame on a grill, which is made from pimento wood. I'm gonna be cooking this in the oven, and if you want, you can smoke this after. Alright, so the chicken has been marinated for a few hours. Now we're going to cook this. Make sure to remove the chicken from the fridge at least 20 to 25 minutes. We don't want to cook the chicken while it's still cold. Throw in a light touch of black pepper, pinch of salt, and finally a light touch of oil on the top. Now before this goes in the oven, I'm going to stick in a wireless thermometer probe so I can monitor the internal temperature while it cooks. This will make sure it's cooked to perfection. You want to insert the probe at the thickest part of the chicken. Now this goes in a preheated oven at 200 Celsius. We need the chicken to reach an internal temperature of 75 Celsius. That's where setting my desired temperature on the Typher sink becomes useful. Thanks to Typher for giving me a generally useful kitchen tool that is really well designed. The Typher sink is a Bluetooth thermometer that comes with two 6-sensor temperature probes. The sensors then each give you super accurate readings of the internal meat temperature and the ambient temperature of the air around it as well. It's perfect for cooking in the oven, grill, smoker, and with two probes you can smoke two different things in a barbecue at the same time. All the temperature data is sent to the sink base over a stable Bluetooth connection, allowing you to track the temperatures of each probe right on the device. Now that's quite useful, but personally I don't want to spend all day near my smoker or oven. With Typher Sync, you can connect it to your Wi-Fi and use the handy mobile app to track the progress no matter where you are. You can set alarms for various things like the ambient or internal temperatures getting too hot or cold. When those events happen, you will get a notification so you can check on the chicken. Also with this thermometer, there's no need to guess whether you need 1 or 2 hours for best results. You will get a perfect chicken or any other meat every time. I've connected the timer to my phone and now I can just easily set the target temperature. Just connect 75 Celsius. Now I can just sit down, relax, monitor everything on my phone. I don't need to worry about anything. It will let me know once the chicken is ready to pull out. Make sure to baste the chicken every 20 minutes or so with some of the sauce. It smells wonderful in the kitchen, you know, I wish you can smell it. You guys gonna really enjoy this jerk chicken. Now 2 things I absolutely love about Typher Sync is that it's wireless. There are no wires, it's easy to connect, and secondly it sends you notifications on your phone, which is quite useful. And of course I love the design, it reminds me of that old iPod. Anyways, if you're looking for a robust wireless thermometer, then definitely check out that Typher Sync. I will leave all the links down below. Use the discount code HalalChef to get 10% off. Now for amazing rice and peas, these are the ingredients that you need to use. Here I've got basmati rice that were washed and soaked in water for at least 30 minutes. I've got a ginger garlic paste, some of the scotch bonnet pepper, fresh thyme and bay leaves, coconut milk, red kidney beans, brown onion, green onion. For the spices I'm using here salt, allspice, black and white pepper, and some of this jerk seasoning. Alright, let's get cooking. I'm so excited for this. Turn up the heat to on medium with a good touch of oil. Oil is nice and hot, and with our onions. We're looking for a nice brown color on these. Now in with your ginger garlic paste, deglaze with a touch of water. With our green onion, and now we also want to cook the rawness of this. With one of this scotch bonnet pepper. We're looking for a light bit of heat in there. And now we can throw in the water. You can also use stock instead. With all of our spices, fresh thyme, and our bay leaves. A really good mix to that, and you want to bring this to simmer now. Now when it starts to simmer, we're going to throw in our red kidney beans. Also the leftover water from the red kidney beans. And finally our amazing coconut milk. Give this a really good mix now, and you want to bring this to simmer again. Trust me, these peas and rice are gonna be so delicious. You guys gonna really enjoy with your family and friends. Now it has started to simmer, it smells so good in the kitchen, you know. Now it's the perfect time to throw in our rice. A really good mix to that. Now you want to let this cook until there is some water left, and then we're gonna steam off the rice. Make sure to mix the rice now and then so the flavor go all across the rice. Also, this is the best time to check for any seasoning, adjust anything if you need to. Or you can see there is some water left. At this point in time, we're gonna turn down the heat to low. Place a clean kitchen cloth on the top, place your lid. Now we're going to let the rice steam up for around 15 minutes. The pan needs to get nice and hot, the steam should form. Now let's make a quick sauce to go with our jerk chicken and rice. With some of this natural yogurt, throwing some of the leftover marinade into that. If you want, you can cook this a bit, but I love it like this. Good pinch of sumac into that, some of this smoked paprika, pinch of salt, parsley, and some of this fresh lime juice. A good mix of that, have a little taste. That's perfect. A quick creamy jerk sauce, done. Alright, so the rice should be done by now. Let's check this. Carefully remove this covering, it's gonna be a bit hot. Just turn off the heat, add in a few knobs of butter. You can get rid of these bay leaves and thyme. Now going in with the zest of fresh lemon, also juice of fresh lemon. It's gonna add a bit of the acidity that we're looking for. Now using a fork, I'm gonna fluff these up. Don't they look amazing? What do you think? Of course I'm gonna have a little bit of taste. These are packed with so much flavor, and they will go amazing with our jerk chicken. Our mouth-watering rice and peas, done. Typher has just sent a quick notification to remind me there's 5 minutes left. Again, it's super useful. Alright, so the chicken is done cooking, let's remove it. Carefully remove the prop from the chicken, it's still a bit hot. Clean it straight away and back into the base it goes. Oh wow, take a look at that amazing jerk chicken, it looks so delicious. Now let the chicken rest for at least 15 minutes before slicing. Alright guys, let's plate this up, going with our jerk chicken, serving it with some of this salad, our mouth-watering rice and peas, and finally some of our sauce. Feel free to garnish it with some of the fresh lime and coriander. Our mouth-watering jerk chicken with rice and sauce, done. You guys gonna really enjoy this with your family and friends. Trust me. Alright guys, I'm gonna try this. It looks so delicious. Let's squeeze in some of the lime juice first. And you know what? I'm just going straight for the chicken. Bismillah. Wow. That is so delicious, you know. The jerk marinade is that really uplifts the flavor of this chicken. So mouth-watering, packed with so much flavor. Honestly, one of the best jerk chicken ever. Or let's try the rice with some of the sauce. Wow. So mouth-watering. Rice and peas are just amazing on its own as well, you know. I wish you can taste these. The chicken do have a bit of cake, but it's so good, you know. Honestly, cooked to perfection. And the rice are just on another level, you know. Like I said before, you haven't tried a jerk chicken like this before. I do like a bit of the cake. It's not a problem for me. It might be a problem for you. Be careful, yeah? What a beautiful jerk chicken this is. Meat is just cooked to perfection. I really hope you guys will enjoy this jerk chicken recipe with your family and friends. Can we please get this video to 5,000 likes? I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make subscribe, make sure like, and shall see you next time. Until then, salam. Make for your mom. Make for your dad. Make for your family. Enjoy.